it's kind of like an outlet for teen. It's kind of like an outlet for the youth to be able to express themselves in different forms of art and genres of art. And I got a chance to take a class that kind of taught you how to use studios and Logic and different programs. And the teacher of the class pulled me off to the side, and he said that I was special, quote unquote. And he invited me to his personal studio where I recorded maybe like around 20 songs or so, and we kind of chose from the top 8, and we made it an EP, which is called the Woke EP, like you saw in the video. And it's out now on all outlets online. And one of the top songs, the second single on there is called 15 Y Away, which we made the music video for. And really, I guess my whole motive behind making that song is kind of to engage the youth, and not myself included, and not my generation, but generations ahead of me, kind of like you guys, and generations under me, to kind of make our lives diverse and change the game. The hook also says, I'm going to entertain and innovate by 15 years of age. And it's kind of geared towards the fact that I feel like a lot of people that are older than us feel like we can't accomplish things until we're at that status or that part of our lives to where we can actually make things happen. Where I feel like with the right training, with the right mindset, we can do anything we want at any type of age. And I feel like they kind of almost barricade us from being able to make that next step at an early age because they feel like we aren't prepared. That's just really what the motive behind that track was, and I feel like I hope you guys really enjoyed it. And really, I guess my whole motive through the entire EP is just that being woke, and that's what the woke EP is called. I guess the term woke is, I've heard like a lot of people use it, and I kind of like the word. It's just kind of standing up for anything that that's meaningful to you, or anything that you have that's purposeful, like finding your purpose and finding your way, and never letting anybody tell you any different. And I think that's, for me personally, recording this music and having a musical background. I've been playing drums since I was 3, and I've been playing piano for a good amount of time now too. And music has always been a huge part of my life. I can't really go back and find out a moment in my life where music hasn't been a prime part of it. And when I go back and I think of that, I feel like me only being 15, I can still do so much, and I still have a long ways to go. And I feel like my starting, like the where I'm starting right now is awesome, and feeling like a young black man in America, I think it's a good thing for me and other people that I'm surrounded by to be able to do the same thing. So really, I just want to be, as an example, and I want to lead as a prime example to other people that are my age and under my age and even older than my age, to do more and to strive for more, and don't follow a status quo, don't fall into factions and categorizations like we do in schools and like we do in the country as a whole, and we do in cities, and we do in our neighborhoods and our homes through our ethnicities and our races, to kind of fall into these different like holes that kind of they prevent us from being who we actually want to be, and from being original, and to being individual, and to being to be woke, to stand for something, to have a purpose. So I think that all my stuff is really just to be that, and to stand up for my own things. And I guess like my music is channeling myself and fighting for what I really want to do. And so I kind of want to inspire people to do the same, and to live with a purpose, and to do what you want, and don't let anybody tell you you can't. That's been my background.
Xavier, I'd be happy to know that this is a very woke class. Not just because we meet at 9:30 in the morning woke, but actually woke. That's actually the content of our class, to kind of challenge ourselves to different perspectives than ones we were raised with. Not necessarily to change your perspective, you don't have to agree with me, but to make your own perspective grow. If you think the same things at 10 years old that you do at 40 years old, you wasted 30 years, right? You're supposed to grow, you're supposed to learn things, you're supposed to evolve. Like, the human race has been evolving, and when we stop evolving, we die. Like, evolve or die. And so I really appreciate Xavier, because it seems like they kind of put young people on pause. Like, you're not allowed to start knowing stuff till you're 18. It's like, I've been knowing stuff, yo. I've been knowing stuff since 9 months before I was born. Since I was in the womb, I had the capacity to learn, right? And so I appreciate you sharing that knowledge with our group today. There's one thing for you go. My son is 8, and he really looks up to his uncle Xavier, right? and him and Corday, my nephew that lives with me, were trying to get the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How does that actual move go?
Oh, it's like
Show it to us.
it's like left, right, so it's left, right, and 1, 2, and then 5, 6, 7. Get the folks.
Okay.
That's my little.
One more time for people on the cheat sheet. How does it go?
Oh,
Okay.
I got you.
Okay.
Left, right.
It's like the Macarena. Hold on,
Yeah.
do it with you. Okay.
Left, right, right. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
Make some noise for Xavier. Thank you guys.
Yeah, I produced my stuff. The stuff on the Woke EP was collabed by me and Colin Dowd. He's one of good friend of mine, producer in New Mexico. But yeah, I produce my own beats right now, and all the stuff is composed, all the lyrics and stuff. Definitely. Any other questions? Anybody?
Any other questions?
Definitely.
Where are you planning on like taking this, and where do you want to go with it?
Well, I mean, I just started off. Like I said, I've only been rapping since about February, so I have a lot to learn. And I feel like starting off with this is really good, and I have a huge platform to be able to go wherever I want. So I've been thinking about that a lot, and you know, fame and all that stuff, making music professionally is what I've always wanted to do. I wanted to be a sound engineer, which is like some type of engineer, you know what I mean?
The engineering part makes your parents proud.
Yeah.
The sound part.
Don't say the
when you're
sound.
in the studio.
Yeah, most definitely. So that's really what I've really been most into, and I feel like music is a huge part of that, since it's sound related. And you could tie that into really a lot. Music can tie into anything. And so, you know, I already know music's going to be a huge part of my life going forward, and that's all I can really say right now, because, you know, I can't really have a solid, you know, way to go, because I feel like a lot's going to change. I still have a lot of time to think and everything. So that's the direction I want to go.
Any other questions? Yeah, right here first.
What was your inspiration to rap?
My inspiration, man. I grew up. Growing up in the society I grew up in, and growing up with my skin color, I guess I was kind of exposed to a lot at a young age, especially rap. You know, as far as music, you know, hip hop grades, and the hip hop now. I listen to pretty much a lot of stuff, but I listen to most as far as like conscious rap. I listen to like a lot of, you know, obviously like Kendrick Lamar and like J. Cole, stuff like that. And then, you know, you got older people like, you know, like Mos Def and Black Star and Wu-Tang Clan and East Coast people like Biggie, and you got Tupac like you guys were playing earlier. So you have a lot of factors that kind of tie into what rap is now. And I guess you can all mix those together and make your own sound, which is kind of like what I did. But yeah, I have a lot of different influences, and my influences don't even fall just in hip hop and in hip hop and rap itself. I fall in like because I have a musical background. I feel like I listen to a lot of jazz. You know, Duke Ellington, Chick Corea, John Coltrane, like people like that, Maynard Ferguson, stuff like that. Louis Armstrong. But and then you know you can also listen to like concerto music, like Beethoven and you know Johann Sebastian Bach. You can those tie into what hip hop is now too, like how people use samples and how people use samples in their music, and I feel like that's really what hip hop is. You know, it's like taking all those different genres and aspects of other people's music and kind of matching it together to make your own sound is really what you should do, and that's how you make a new sound. That's how people broke. That's how pretty much all other genres were created. You know, jazz was created that way by taking other instruments from like war, and they would take those and make a different sound, you know, in New Orleans, and then they would take that and they create funk music, and then rock music, and then disco music, and then hip hop, and you know it keeps tumbling down. And I feel like in this next couple of years, we might need to connect and make another genre of music. So influence is not just through rap and hip hop; it's through all genres. So from my perspective, I want to inspire people also to listen to other genres of music and gear forward into worldly music, because there's so much more out there. Music is such a vast art, and for me personally, I don't like when people are so closed-minded into like one artist or one genre of music, because I feel like there's too much going on in this country and in this world for you to be centered and be narrow-minded. So.
I think there's one more question.
Time for one more, yeah.
So can you freestyle?
Freestyle. Oh man. Yeah, it's real early in the morning. No, but yeah. Yeah. And I'm never getting slept on. Spit so sick, my vocal cords touch my neck bone. Here's a little check if you think that I ain't funny, but I'm not preaching about the money, so it's no crep flow, Rex flow. I ain't great, but this on no flex zone. I'm so hot, I'm in the next zone and the next zone. At the top of the list of the people that you don't flex on. Hope you understand by the next song, it's all elementary. Black enough to see the penitentiary, but smart enough to know this game is meant for me. All raw intensity, with the long words like a centipede. I'ma be America's sweetheart, the Kennedys mentally. Ready for whatever that's intent for me. I'ma be a rock star centerpiece. Always keep a lockjaw so you ain't telling me nothing. Unpredictable is what I'm finna be.
So before we bring up another friend of mine who I haven't seen in a very long time and I love her tremendously, and I want to thank Xavier's dad, Brian. Shout out to Brian for being here. This video, I'm not going to play it right now, but I was playing it while he was talking. That's actually, I think the first time you had music story, was it about this? Or was it about this? It was about this video actually asking old people to listen to young people. It's called Listen. So you guys can check that out in your own time. Make some noise for Xavier Thompson.
Thank you.